Yo, people literally think I'm an idiot for doing this. I'm a part of a bigger brand right now, Obagel, right? Why would you stunt that and put all this time and energy in towards this cafe? Like, why the fuck would you open up this thing, that blah, blah, blah? But it's like, because it's fun. I'm behind the scenes of it, but it's creating a greater purpose than myself. It's the concept that's doing it. It's like music. It's like being able to be in a band and you're playing music and you're like the sick drummer who's just fucking killing it. And then the star is like the band. And that's the food industry. It's music, bro. It's like when everything is snapping and everything's happening, you feel like you're in a theater. From the cooks, from the baristas, from the music, from the servers. Like if everything's hitting, you're experiencing a new world. And that's when success happens. Because if you're not focused on those little details, something feels off. Something feels like you're just like in this in and out thing. But we're not that. We're a theater. And that's when it's showtime. And when showtime's on and those doors open, it's like, let's go, baby. Mile Square. And today's demo day, so let's fucking go, baby.
Even when a dog being nice, every single dog gonna bite. You might think I'm wrong, but I'm right. Just let it get a strong appetite. I'ma let it breathe just a little. Give it to you strong, heavy metal. I don't make a sound when I strike. You better just run for your life.
I'm doing one big ass sledgehammer for the video.
No, you're not allowed.
Why?
Because.
You're gonna get hurt.
Got a verbal agreement?
Verbal
Yo,
agreement.
get on camera.
Yeah.
You get hurt, it's all on you.
All right, sounds good.
Got on camera. You got it.
There you go.
Let's do it again. I'll throw it later. Ready?
Don't miss.
I'm not gonna miss. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I just looked up how to get rid of a superstition of breaking glass. If you break a mirror, it's horrible luck. I just looked it up. And how to reverse it is rinsing broken mirrors. I put on ChatGPT, is breaking a mirror bad luck? It legitimately says, the belief that breaking a mirror brings bad luck dates back to ancient times. In many cultures, it is thought that mirrors reflect a person's soul, and breaking one could damage or trap the soul, resulting in misfortune.
Steve, I don't know if we're partners anymore.
All right, how to reverse it. Bury the broken pieces and rinse the pieces in running water.
You did 2. You did them both.
Spinning 3 times.
Out of everything going on, we got hundreds of thousands of dollars out there. This guy's worried about the fucking mirror.
Oh, I'm laughing, but it's so true. I can get some guy to burn our logo into the wood.
On the floor?
On the wood? No, the table.
Oh, on the table.
So, like,
oh, yes. I know what you're saying
So
now.
imagine if we have a big table, and then on the corner of it,
Yeah.
like this big, it'll say Mile Square.
Yeah, then I'm gonna burn it right in your ass. But yes, I like what you're saying.
In your territory. Everyone's like, oh, you gotta create an Instagrammable wall. It's not about Instagrammable. When you do something that's like forced, people read through that.
Yeah.
Doing something in a subtle, subconscious way,
Yeah.
that's when people actually take out their phone.
It's detail.
It's detail and also creating something that hasn't been done before.
Yeah.
Because if you do like some stupid green wall, it's like cheap and like putting a neon sign.
Right.
But it's not an Instagram wall.
Yeah.
Some people say that. Like our vintage wall really could just be us.
It's gonna be fucking. I love this wall. The family wall. You're the aesthetic, you're the look.
Yeah.
But think about every patron that walks in, they're not like always like, wow, they got fucking beautiful floors.
No, I agree.
Trust me, I want nice floors. I'm not taking that away. But it's not like, holy shit. You see these fucking floors? They're gonna be like, holy shit, you see this fucking burrito?
No, I
you
know.
see this sandwich? See this, whatever.
But like I said too though, there's like every little detail, if you're like, I'm consumed by those details, because when you focus on like 100,000 details and all those combined, you got a beautiful harmony.
Of course.
That's when music is
I get it.
at a perfect song.
You like to think. He's an overthinker. Yeah, I'm sorry. He's just an overthinker. He's very detail oriented, which I love. But there's 1,000 details that it's too many for him to make a final decision. So I gotta help him. I'm like, Steve, it looks good. Just fucking, it looks good. Let's go.
Can always be better.
Nothing's gonna blow up, Dom?
No. It's early. It's early in the process. Maybe later.
Listen, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just let them, coach me through it, man.
You're doing great.
I'm learning along the way. The reason why I'm doing this is to build a future for myself. I'm doing this for money at the end of the day, right? But I'm doing this to fulfill what I truly believe my direction is in my professional world now. This is my profession. I was a teacher for 6 years. I did real estate, I did coaching. I didn't want to do it anymore. This is my direction now. So 7 months ago, on February 29th, coming on 8 months now, my father passed away. And my father, fortunately, was, a successful businessman, and he left behind a real estate portfolio for my family and I. So with that transition, I had to learn in 24 hours how to manage these properties. And there's something going on every single day. Here, there's something going on every single day. With construction, with contractors, with electric, plumbing, gas, anything, there's something that's gonna pop up. So I really didn't have any kind of education before all this. I'm just learning as I go. But this is I found this is my new interest in what I believe I'm going to be good at. I don't care to be the man on camera. I'm not the kitchen guy. I don't know. Listen, I know how to make eggs. That's simple. So me and all of this stuff here is listening to the professionals, having them fill me in on information, having them tell me what they need and what they need me to do, and me fulfilling my roles to help them fulfill their roles. And then I'm Googling it. I'm figuring it out. I think the kind of the motto of this is figure it out. So everything I'm learning here and all of the vocabulary I'm using is just from what is being told to me. And I'm trying to retain as much of that information as I can so that in the next places I know exactly what to do. But the real reason I'm doing this is for my family. When I first joined Steve, I had a really clear talk with my father saying, I can't do this without your help. For me to open up another Obagel, I was gonna need his investment. And now he's not here and I have to do it for him. He's looking down at me every day and watching every step that I'm doing. I don't hear his voice. I don't have his hand on my shoulder to help me think of if what I'm doing is the right thing or not. I'm just hoping I'm doing the right thing, and I truly believe I'm doing everything I can to be showing that I'm doing the right thing. I truly believe I am, but I don't know. But all it is in the back of my mind, and all I have in the back of my mind is make this right for your father, do this right for your family, provide a future for your family. And now it's a massive risk for me to be able to be putting so much money out there, but that's my trust in my team as well. Today, he's getting everything opened up, all walls, all the electric shut off, all the plumbing shut off, everything's cut out so that we can put everything in brand new. It's allowing us to see what is in these walls and where we could put our refrigeration, our sinks, our appliances, our everything, just to have a better picture of what the hell we could do in this kitchen. For aesthetic purposes, we don't want customers, especially with this fully open. We don't know how open it's gonna be. It could be the size of that window right now, or we could just put the little slit so you could see kind of just people working and you see maybe from their elbow to the top of their head. But we don't want people to have the aesthetic and look of a big dish pit here, messy dishes, it's loud, and that's kind of not what we're trying to We want this kitchen to be somewhere people look in and it's a nice transparent kitchen, you can see everything and it looks beautiful. And we kind of want to hide the stuff. It's not an ugly part of the kitchen, but it's just messy and it's dirty. So we want to put this where the sink is and stuff like that onto this side in this space, which is getting rid of this walk-in box. But we have to see with the appliance sizes if that's possible. There's a lot of small little things for the zoning stuff that you have to watch out for. Because then if we buy, say, 4 refrigerators that are $5,000 each, we're spending 20 grand on refrigerators, they get delivered and then they're too big. And then you can't walk past and they don't fit. So we have to have, it's all about preparation. The earlier we can open, the earlier, we can start serving the people. We don't want to be sitting here till June and, and then we're not doing anything. We want to be done by, February, March if possible.
Big thing's the floors.
See what's going on underneath.
So these floors should be out of here today or tomorrow. We're taking down this wall. We're gonna expose down to the studs. This wall. We're taking out the walk-in box. We're gonna take this side of the wall down, and this side of the wall down.
with me because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. I say you look so fine that I really want to make you mine.
How we doing? That's all right. Hey, what do you expect? Come on. That's all we're gonna do. Just be a part of the community. Just give me all your money.
It's gonna be sick, bro.
Come buy his fucking pancakes.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a 6-part series.
It's gonna be cool.
Back in the day, my dad hated this social media. He's like, just focus on the bagels. I'm like, bro, the content is king, man. He didn't believe in social media back then.
I don't know what that is. I don't even know.
When I was 25, it was like this naive confidence that I always did have a subconscious thought of it, man. I always been like, this is the greater purpose of something bigger than me. I always had this like greater vision. It was like hard to convince other people to see it the way I saw it. And for me, it was just like that. I feel like I had more something to prove then. I had a chip on my shoulder. It was more for me to be like, I wanted to prove my worth to others because of my own insecurities. And I just wanted to like prove to the world like what I was capable of. And then what's changed is like now it's just like, yeah, you can't make everyone happy anyways. Like who cares? Like for me, my biggest fear is not to reach my fullest potential. So now it's just like for me and my family, you know, and reaching my fullest potential. But I would say like when I was 25, even waking up early today, it was a lot harder then though, dude, mentally and physically. Then was so much harder, bro. It was so much harder. It was like the hardest stage of my life for sure. Because it was the stage of all my friends were clubbing and partying and I'm like, when they were going to bed, I'm waking up. You know, having time of their life, this and that, and I'm out here flipping bagels for $350 a week. And just making sure that if like it fails, like my family will go be legitimately homeless because my parents put a second mortgage on their home. I remember just like waking up certain days and just remember hearing subconsciously hearing my dad's voice saying, wake up. It was like this weird alarm. It was crazy. Yeah, because I remember this one line he said is, and I lived by it. If you succeed, we all succeed, and the only way you'll fail is if you quit. So promise me you'll never quit. And then, for me, it was just like, all right, just push, 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 push. That's all it is, bro. But this shit was so much more mentally and physically. Now I'm not as physical at all anymore, to be honest. Like I'm not on the line. I work on the business, not work in it. So that's the biggest difference. I mean, if you can't take accountability and if you lack of self-awareness, you're just screwing yourself over. You know, playing the victim just doesn't work. There's a reason why like ultra successful people say that shit all the time. It's true. Victimhood is the cancer of success, bro. It'll slow you down dramatically. It's being like, whatever your situation is, whatever your starting point is, you know, someone else got set up that has, their father had 100 million, the other guy's father had $100. Doesn't matter, like where your starting point is. Doesn't matter where you're born, no one gives a shit. You know? So like feeling bad for yourself is not gonna get you anywhere. You have to just hustle harder. You gotta make it part of your story. If anything, that's dope. It just makes it so much better. Your story sounds more sick. You're like, bro, I came for fucking nothing. I had my family didn't give me shit. I didn't have a father, I didn't have a mom. Like those type of things, like, bro, those are like a badge of honor that you can leverage to drive you. It's about taking your story and using it to inspire you. That's it. Whatever your setbacks were, you know? So mine was like, you know, I had immigrant parents, I had severe learning disabilities, I was diagnosed with obviously dyslexia and ADHD, but using those weaknesses as a strength. I was only good in the food business. I tried every single industry, and the only thing I was good at was being behind the line. Just double down on that. And everyone has their own story. Everyone has something that they're really good at or what they're not good at. Just doubling down on what your strengths are. And then finding people to complement your weaknesses.
We're trying to put this team together for not just this, but for the future. We need people who know what's going on in Hoboken, because Hoboken is, you know, a little bit of politics, a little bit of who knows who's scratching who's back, and we needed the right guys who are in with the city, in with the construction officials, with the zoning officials, to make sure things are running smoothly and we're not held up because we're missing this on this drawing, we're missing that, this guy doesn't know that. These guys know all the answers to all the questions that the zoning's gonna ask. So that's the biggest piece, is putting together the team, not just for Mile Square, not just for Obagel, but for anything else we do in Hoboken. Yeah. That's the team we've built, and that's the team we're gonna continue to use, the people who we trust to put our visions into reality. That's what we're doing.
The key with this game is the first price isn't the price. Yeah. Like if you don't know how to, you gotta find a true mutual value in every relationship you have. I had to get really savvy with spreading a nickel to make a dollar, especially like my start. And those disciplines have created to what we're at now. We don't always go for the cheapest guy. We just try to find out where the price is at, and is there a good synergy, and could they be on top of our team? I don't care if you're a plumber, you're a line cook, you're a baker, or you can paint on the wall. We are building a team greater than us. So Joey said it best, man. It's true. It's like, it's not just O-Bagel, it's not just Mile Square. It's just, as you build your construction team, that's how you can just move so much faster. So we have an idea, we can execute it and go.